What's up?
Hello, Juka.
What are you doing?
You told me we'd be sharing our chi today, so I'm trying to gather it.
Gathering our... Justin, we're watching Shang-Chi, not gathering our chi. We're watching Shang-Chi.
Oh, watching Shang-Chi. That makes more sense. What's up, world? Justin back with Nick. We are Tension 369, and our video and audio should be a lot better this time around.
Yes.
Should be a lot better.
Back to the original camera.
Nick has never seen this.
At all. Not
Today, we're watching Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Yep. Not even a trailer.
Nick has not seen a trailer, hasn't seen a tweet or an Instagram post, none of it. I've seen this movie once. I remember literally, as I'm sitting here, 3 things that happened in this movie. Everything else, I'm walking in basically blind. But before we get into that, Nick, what did we watch last week?
What did we watch last week?
We watched Spider-Man Far From Home.
That's right, yes, so Spider-Man Far From Home. I loved it, you know, I know that was gonna be your next question, what did I think about it? I loved it. It's a great leading segment into Phase 4. A lot of stuff happened. I definitely like the whole Earth, Wind, and Fire type of characteristics within it, and then the whole pathological, or is that even the right word? Or like the...
Manipulation would be the word.
Otherworldly and dimensional drops that they added within the whole entire thing.
And it was all on, like, Quentin Beck was lying. Or at least he thought he was. He didn't know that Earth 616 existed. He didn't know anything about the multiverse. He was just making that stuff up. And I think that's like one of the cute parts of the movie is that like they like Marvel is like, hey, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But like he doesn't know. Quentin Beck didn't know. He was a Stark employee that was just disgruntled. That was the whole basis of the movie. The villain was disgruntled Stark employees.
Absolutely.
And I think they did Mysterio. I don't think that this was the only live action representation we ever had of him, but I think they did the best job. And I'll say that with confidence. I really will.
Yeah, he did do a really good job. I love Jake Gyllenhaal. Great actor. So, I mean, I think they picked the perfect person.
Yeah, the movie was basically just Pete wanted to, and this is what I love about Spider-Man. I said it in our reaction, the end of our reaction, right before our review of it last week. I love Peter Parker and Spider-Man so much because of the double life he has to live, and you see it prominent in that movie. It's like he wants to be the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, you know what I mean? Just save the neighborhood and stuff. But like in Homecoming and then in Civil War when Spider-Man first got introduced, he wants to be more than just the friendly neighborhood. He wants to be that he wants to be Iron Man. And like a lot of people made jokes and a lot of people didn't like that he was just Iron Man's pet. Like he was just a Tony Stark Jr., you know what I mean? The spider suit was basically just a
Spider-Man version of Iron Man.
Exactly. And a lot of people didn't like how he had the Karen voice in his head. It was much like Jarvis. Tony Stark, spoiler alert, in Endgame gave his life to kill Thanos and his army and save everyone. And in this movie, you get to see actually, in Spider-Man Far From Home rather, you get to see how that impacts Peter. And I feel like they're finally giving us the like, all right, now that Peter Parker finally understands what it costs to be a hero, he's like, okay, you know, I like MJ, I want to have a normal life, so let me just, like the whole time he's like happy, he's like, Nick Fury's calling you, you can't ghost him. He's like, I'll call him after my trip. Because he just wants to have his own
personal life.
Exactly, but you learn very quickly that that is not possible. And like we will talk about it when we get into No Way Home, but Doctor Strange has a fire line in that movie. I don't know if you remember. I'm not going to say it here, but it just completely emphasizes Tom Holland's Peter Parker, and I think it's perfect. But anyway, the movie goes on. They have this big getaway in Europe. They go to Prague.
Venice.
Yeah, Venice. They go to Paris, or they're supposed to go to Paris, but they never went because Nick Fury hijacked their summer vacation. And we made jokes too. It's like, what kind of high school is this? We're going summer vacation all across Europe. Like, what? What? Quentin Beck, Jake Gyllenhaal tricks Peter, gets the glasses, and we have this big finale. You actually learn, I had you watch the after credit scenes, but you never seen. They bring back J. Jonah Jameson from the Tobey Maguire trilogy. He's actually like a streamer, like a web series newscaster. Quentin Beck made it look like Spider-Man executed the protocol to have the drone start killing people. He revealed his secret identity, and then we both see No Way Home. We know how that transitions into the next Spider-Man movie, because it picks up right there.
Yes.
So we know, but I just think it's so awesome, and I don't want to keep getting into No Way Home stuff, but I can't wait to get there because we have so much. That review for that movie is probably gonna be like 20 minutes long.
Yeah.
Because I have so much to talk about. But, you know, Peter saves the day, he gets the glasses back, yada yada yada, he gets the girl, he brings MJ swinging through the city, and she's the only person we've ever seen that said, yeah, I'm never doing that again. Because I even pointed it out, he dropped her and she screamed. I was like, yeah, I would never do it again either.
Yeah.
But that was last week. That was Far From Home. Nick, by looking at the screen in front of us on Disney Plus,
Shang-Chi.
what are the vibes you're getting from this movie?
You know, just I really can't even describe it properly by looking at it. I just feel like
It doesn't give away too much.
Yeah, it doesn't give away too much. The only things that I could really say is the Legend of the Ten Rings, especially that I've seen Iron Man 3, you know, for the most part, is just understanding that there's going to be a deeper dive into the 10 different subgroups and subdivisions of the 10 rings.
Well, I don't know if there's so much 10, but I do know that there are subdivisions of this.
Okay.
Like, the only thing I will tell you is because you've seen Iron Man 3, that was a different division of the 10 rings. Like, this, we'll say, is the main branch. This is the main ring we're gonna get into right now. I do want to say that this movie has a lot of culture. And same thing with, like, Black Panther. I really enjoy...
That was the word I was looking for
really
earlier.
enjoy what they did with both of these movies. I do know that there was a little, I don't want to say confrontation, but like, I think with this actor right here who plays Shang-Chi, there was a little like touch and go with Marvel, like, hey, why don't we see more culturally diverse heroes in Marvel and not just the white man with blonde hair and blue eyes, you know what I mean? So I think that between
that's
this,
awesome that they did that
yes,
too.
me too. Between this and Black Panther, I think the MCU was really trying to take a big leap out of its norm. And like I told you in the beginning when we started Phase 4, there's a lot of controversy that comes with the shows, how they think they picked quantity over quality. And like I said, I don't agree with all of it, but like this, I feel like they did a really good job on. And I can't wait to get
I've heard good things about this anyway, so.
But without further ado, I think that we should just jump into this.
I agree.
So let's go with Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
不论这个故事如何演变，
Right off the rip, it's giving me
他
Mulan
的主
vibes.
人公永远
There he is right there. There's the man. Oh, you see that? There's the rings.
Oh, those are the rings. Okay.
In the comic books, they're actual
有人说
rings.
他的十环是
Yeah,
火
yeah,
山
yeah.
口里
But that is cool.
That is crazy.
10 rings are nuts, bro.
That is the coolest thing right there. Can you imagine going up to war with something like that?
In these times,
Eh.
like you have a sword and a shield. That's it. Took out the whole army
Oh my god.
and broke the gates.
Everybody's just backing up now because they're just like, that one man
他打
just
造
took
了
us
一
all
件
out.
事
Yeah, those weapons
千
right
百
there,
年
those are
来
sick.
他们扫荡了
And just like that. I want a 10 rings tattoo.
1996.
1 year after I was born.
Me too. Hey.
He looks really good for his age. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, it was Nine Tails. Look at him getting scared. He's like, don't you step 10 rings on me.
I like how he went from wearing armor to like a three-piece suit.
Yeah, right?
Because it's like back then it was warriors, it was generals. Nowadays it's businessmen. You know what I mean? It's political is where you get your strength. And he always wants power. Look at the trees. You see them?
竹林是
Yeah,
It's shifting.
好像在动。
they even said it. That it's moving. Wow. He was like, yep, that's you guys, not me.
你好像不知道我是谁。
我不管你是谁，走吧，
Don't give a
不要自找麻烦。
And it's so, oh my god, it's so good. I love movies like this. Makes me want to watch Kung Fu Panda. Oof, get wrecked. Matrix. You see how their color changed? They're not blue anymore.
He's like,
那是我第一次见
my
到
love
你，
was here.
That was the first time I met your father.
可爸爸的十环那么厉害，
Dad's rings were so powerful. How did you beat him? Your dad's a simp.
妈妈的故乡有一个神，
Shang-Chi.
这个
Mmm.
So I'm assuming it teleports him.
Hey, time skip.
Time skip.
Time jump.
Hello, sir. Welcome to the fair.
And that's Shang-Chi. He used to be valet.
And there's Aquafina.
I'm the Asian Jeff Gordon.
I don't know who it is.
Most career wins in all of NASCAR history.
Please get out of the car.
Well, it's almost midnight. We got the early shift. Should probably be responsible. Go to sleep.
Karaoke.
And live the dream like me.
什么时候结婚？
不，我们只是朋友。
哦，你走走走走走。
香运给我，就没有人会受伤。
Do you know this guy?
This is the one of the scenes I
Get off of me!
That he can.
The 1-inch punch. I've been trained since I was 1 year old.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Cliff. Live on the bus.
This is typical society right here.
How you doing?
Who are you?
It's exactly same reaction.
Yeah, right?
Well, how you doing?
You got this, bro!
You got this, bro.
My bad.
He said, my bad.
Oh!
Gotta be one really impressive.
Oh! Those are almost his pendants. Like, I'm a comics reader, but I never got into like Shang-Chi. You know what I mean? I never got into his comics and stuff.
What signal?
Jeez. Oh, he did the Liu Kang kick. You saw that?
Yeah, I seen that. That's nice.
Face.
You and your sister deserve what's coming.
Oh. So sick, dude.
That is sick. Wow. All I have to say is, do you know how much of a budget they must have had for that scene?
Absolutely. Absolutely. They all could have been discommissioned cars, though. You gotta remember that.
Oh yeah,
Good
absolutely.
team.
We make a good team! They got the necklace. Did you
What?
notice when he took it?
No.
So as soon as he did that kick and kicked him into there, and then they got separated, he grabbed it.
Cow.
Macau?
Those guys are going after my sister next. I have to get to it first.
That is so interesting.
Look, I know this is...
Like, you're learning it all. She's like, you have a double life?
Play on the plane, Sean.
That's right. That's a good friend right there. I'm coming with you.
After my mom died, my dad started my training.
He looks intense. I take it he's like the head trainer, right?
Saw the holes in the wood?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Scorpio. Oh, you'd be dead. Nice. Like a G. Look at her training by herself, dude. So she's training
By the time I was
herself.
14, I could barely remember what life was like before she died.
Wow.
That's how old I was when he sent me on my first assignment. If he asked me to burn the world down, I would have asked him.
Beef or vegetarian? Roll out of the chicken. So I can only offer you beef or vegetarian. Oh. We're out of the vegetarian too. Now we only have beef.
Beef. Because that's all you have, right?
Okay, you'll have the beef.
Yes.
And
And the beef.
2 beefs.
Aquafina's so good.
You should also probably mention that my name's not technically Shang.
What is it?
You lied about everything.
It's Shang-Chi.
Sean?
Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
You changed your name from Sean to Sean? I wonder how your father found you.
Sign here to get in?
He's like,
我在找我的妹妹，徐夏玲。
That's boy. 哇靠！你3天就200万银两。
You see that guy glowing? Red? From Iron Man 3, remember Extremis?
yeah.
Who's that up there? Doctor Strange's right-hand man. And I bet you don't recognize that guy, but you remember the Incredible Hulk movie with Abomination?
Yeah, you know.
That's comic accurate Abomination. That's exactly how he looks in the comics.
God.
Wong! 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 Wong!
I love Wong.
Me too, yo. You see that cage? Remember that.
What happened to your shirt?
His sister. Wow. I mean, he found his sister already.
So clean, dude.
He's got to do it like mother, like father. He's just got to redirect.
Oh, dude, she's nice.
She is.
See, he would have just hit her.
3天以后就回来。
Nah. No, you won't. Ooh!
She goes, that's
KO! 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 You know, like the video game?
Where did you get all that money?
She bet against him.
Did you bet against me?
I forgot that. No.
Then why would you send me the postcard?
What postcard?
Oh. Wait.
Wow, how are you gonna leave him there? That's your brother. Oh, how you doing?
They found him. This is an incredible scene too, right on the skyscraper.
Scaffolding.
On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair.
Aquafina's so good.
Oh, that would make me lose it right there.
Yeah, I would, like you think my fat ass is holding on? I'd be like, wait, just stab him. Why are you electrocuting him? Shh.
把我揪的是说走就走。
现在你知道什么滋味了？
What does he want with the pen?
Why would you do that?
Did America make you soft?
Oh.
Trainer.
How creepy that is. Thanks, I'll take that.
He's like, it's mine.
Nope. Where'd you come from? I'm still 100% sure he did his own stunts. I really think he did. He's a martial artist in real life.
He probably did.
Jeez.
The only one with a knife.
What's up, bro?
His dad.
Get off of me. Toxic relationships. If you guys have toxic relationships with your loved ones, you're never forced to stay in them. Remember that.
And the ultimate story here is sometimes it's your own family.
Exactly. Sometimes your own family can be the most toxic people in your life.
If my dad won't let me into his empire,
I built my own.
I'm gonna build my own.
Yeah.
Man,
Love that.
now it's time for you to take your place by my side.
No. I don't want to be a terrorist.
A funny story. Some years ago, a terrorist from America needed a boogeyman to bring your country to its knees. He appropriated the 10 rings, my 10 rings, but because he didn't know my actual name, he invented a new one, the Mandarin. He gave his figurehead the name of the chicken dish. And it worked!
Wow, he took the 10 rings off her. Dance Dance Revolution!
I finally found something worth growing old for. There's a gate deep in the mountains. Your mother is waiting for us there.
Wow, and it's part of the dragon too.
The passage to Talo is guarded by a moving maze, but there's a direct path through the forest that only opens once a year. You need to know the route and the exact time it opens. Now I know both.
You can't just march into our mom's village with this bullshit. Would you have any idea how insane this is?
Lock them up!
没关系。
Maybe he does hear her.
Come on now.
You're going toward that noise?
Trevor? Slattery? The actor from Liverpool? Right now we really just need to find out.
What is this?
What the hell? Oh! Oh! What is that? Oh! Who?
What's what?
What is that?
You can see Morris. Morris? Oh, Morris!
I can see you. You're real. Appreciating him.
Very interesting.
Really?
Even if that chicken pig is right. Dang, she's strong.
I was wondering where she went.
She's the driver.
Razor Fist? Oh, that's the name of the knife guy.
Scan handprint for gate access.
Hurry up! I'm trying!
Access approved.
Jeez.
Wow.
If they can teach those monkeys to act that brilliantly, just imagine what I could bring to the world.
So you became an actor because you thought the monkeys were actually...
Riding horses, I did. Vast unknown universe is beyond anything our simple brains can... Oh, you can go.
What?
And left. It's all about staying in the pocket.
What pocket?
We're in it now. What happens if we don't stay in the pocket? The forest eats us. One last ride, then straight on to the end. Morris says, great job, everyone.
I'm surprised the car is still moving.
Yeah, right? It's the Alolan Ninetales.
Yeah. Oh. It's Vulpix. The same exact way.
That's a weird horse.
What do I feel like it's gonna say something?
Right? Those are the mountains the dad was talking about. Yeah. Talo.
Shang-Chi. 夏琳，我是你们的小林，应南。
Wow.
We don't have much time.
Our people have been here for over 4,000 years, preparing for something we hope will never happen. Until the attack of the Dweller in Darkness. He came with his army, devouring every soul in their path. They were lured here by the voice of something on the other side.
Looks like I'm gonna go deliver some dragon arrows.
You can deliver some dragon arrows.
Yeah, make myself useful, you know. Thank you.
让他试试。如果你心中没有靶子，就是无的放矢。
If you aim at nothing, then you hit nothing.
Wow. Yep.
She has a set too. She's like the cool aunt. You know what I mean?
This is what she trained.
She's already trained for all this. Getting used to the dragon scales because the weight is probably different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mama, you saw it!
She's one of the best parts of this movie. Release. Mm-hmm. Woo! He tried the Liu Kang kick, it didn't work.
Man already.
I found my hand. Here it is.
For the vehicles.
我跟客人有话要说。
It's only the two on the left have the left.
I'm gonna talk to our guests. I'm gonna make them feel real comfy. You about to watch the action? You see her start doing it, and then she just gets shot in the head. Oof. Oof.
Where did they get all these leather jackets?
How are you getting into the compound? Oof. She whooped their asses though. You saw that?
Yeah, I was gonna say she took out a lot.
She whooped their asses, bro.
李老板呢？我不知道，我真的不知道。No.
I believe you.
血债。
And blood debt has to be paid by blood. Yep.
Is that her Kuna? I don't think so.
The man responsible for killing your mother.
Oh, that was the mission he got sent on.
I think they did a really good job with the timeline, like throwing certain things up front, retelling you why it happened, and it's good.
Everywhere for you.
血债必须要血偿。
Are you here to help the people holding your own mother captive? Did you honor her when you turned her away from your gate? 混账！我们拒绝的人是你。跟我讲话礼貌。
Young man.
Let me pass.
We cannot do that.
Yeah, right? They can, man. Look at them, they're nice.
I know.
Oh, player 2 has entered the game.
Many years, yeah.
They came for her, and you did nothing.
I was 7!
You stood at a window and watched her die.
I was 7. That was sick.
Yeah, that was so nice.
You trained your son to be a killer. Is this what you wanted?
Now he said it.
Dragon Ball Z shit right there, man.
That's crazy.
Those things are gonna kill us all if we don't work together.
You think I'm going to fall for that? We should work together.
Let's go, Aquafina.
Don't die. He's letting out so many of them.
So many. Here they come.
Upgrade.
Upgrade. You got bars, bro. You got bars.
Oh, tell me he can bend water. Oh, it's the dragon.
Look at that. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about.
Beautiful.
Not dead, it's just a performance. Now get down here, play along.
I can't.
Use it as a whip, but like a...
It's like a magnetizer.
Ah, that is so badass. That's crazy.
Using them as stepstones, using them as like kick guards. Like, how cool is that?
Yikes. Beautiful.
Oh. That thing is big.
That thing is big.
What's up, dog?
See, now it's the never-ending story.
Never-ending story.
You gotta learn to move quicker. Sucking the soul out of the dragon.
Oh, Aquafina!
Hit him in the throat.
Right in the throat. Ooh. He put all 10 rings
All
inside
10
of him.
rings inside of him. Is he floating?
No, he's like falling with style. It's like Buzz Lightyear does. Finish him!
Just like that.
Aww. But they're friends. You know what I mean? They're not a romantic couple, which I like. I like that a lot.
So magical. He's like, they're back! Nope, it's just lanterns.
Now I'm on a battlefield killing all these soul suckers with Sean's auntie, who's this awesome magical kung fu god. And then Sean used the 10 rings to like do this like crazy Kamehameha fireball. Thing.
In fact, I actually think this whole thing you're doing just further proves my point. You guys are obviously...
My name is Wong.
We know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Let's go. We have a lot to talk about. You too.
Just downs her drink.
You're not vibranium. Chitauri?
Not like any alien tech I've seen.
Wow.
What is it?
A beacon. You can get my number from Bruce. It was so nice to meet you.
Yeah, I don't have her number. Welcome to the circus.
Out with the old, now I'm in with the new.
10 rings will return. So, Juga, how did you like that?
Loved it. All the way from the story, the characters that they chose from it, the CGI effects, the animations, the overall, the action scenes in it, fantastic. They really dug deep and very much in depth when it came to the animals as well. Once you got to that side too, a lot of things in statues that you've seen or in a lot of novelty shops, like the lions even. It's just like, it's it always makes you wonder, like, maybe there was a time period where stuff like that existed.
Yeah, like, there's a lot of cultures that, especially dragons, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like, to what extent? But I agree with you with the fact that, like, the culture was, I think, you know, we can't speak as two white males. But what we can say is we believe that, like, the culture was very, at least I believe, was well represented. You know what I mean? I think they did a very good job, like the line you just said, the animals, bringing them to, like, a realistic, going off of the statues and, like, the monuments that are made for those type of animals in those cultures.
Yeah.
I think it was very well represented.
Absolutely.
Like I said, I think the actor who played Shang-Chi does his own stunts. Along with a lot of people in this movie, I think, done their own stunts. I think it was very good. Yeah. And I was saying during it, like, the climax is the best part. The last 45 minutes of the movie is so good.
It is. It absolutely is. The action gets crazier. The full potential and the abilities of what each person can do comes out. And it just, like, really shows you how powerful magic is within the whole entire realm.
There has been, like, for the longest time, there was magic and science in the MCU, but there was never, like, cosmic things that were coming in. We didn't get that till, like, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
I think this one, even though it is magic, it feels totally different than Doctor Strange's, like, sorcerer magic. You know what I mean?
Yes, totally different magic. And, y'all need to put some respect on Wong's name.
That's right. Put some respect on Wong's name. He made Abomination knock himself out. That's pretty cool, too. I hope you remember that scene where they were fighting, and then Wong opened that portal, and you saw that cell.
Yes.
And they both went in. I just need you to keep that in your mind.
I will.
But that is Abomination. Now, we have met Emil Blonsky before. It's the same actor from The Incredible Hulk. I don't know if you remember. This is an old movie back in, like, 2009.
The first Incredible Hulk, right?
I think it's not the first, because there's, like, the Lou Ferrigno, and then there's the Edward Norton one is what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, the Edward Norton one is where they fight in Harlem. He jumps out of the plane and he's like, oh shit, and he crashes into the ground because he got his blood taken out.
Yeah.
He fights Abomination, and that one is the same actor who plays him in this. They brought him over from the MCU. It's just they made it look like the comic accurate Abomination, which I love.
Yeah, I've definitely used him in, like, Marvel Snap. I've used him in Marvel Champions, you know, like, for the most part. So, I mean, I think they did a really good job.
I like with, like, the
representing
little fish ears and stuff.
Exactly,
Like, that's literally
yep.
exactly what it looks like in the comic books.
Yep.
Shang-Chi. Let me give you my personal opinion.
Hit me with
I
it.
feel like they're building up the Young Avengers. Now, you haven't seen a lot of this yet in terms of, like, everyone, but you've seen Spider-Man, like, you know about. You know that you've seen Captain America or Falcon and the Winter Soldier, you see, and you know that Endgame, Cap made Sam the new captain. You know what I mean? So they're introducing the new phase of Avengers, basically. Now, when I say Young Avengers, obviously Sam is older, he's a veteran, you know what I mean? But he's the next Captain America who's gonna step up. Have you seen the Black Widow movie? No?
I don't know. What phase was that from?
From Phase 4.
No, yeah.
We're gonna have to watch it coming up soon, but...
Yeah, I really haven't seen a lot of Phase 4. The only one that I've really dabbled into is Spider-Man and Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Those are the only two that I was able to dabble into.
I was just gonna bring up another character, but I won't now. But I'm pretty sure when Black Widow was, like, still in theaters, or not in theaters, it was like you had to get Disney Plus and pay $20 to watch it, if you remember
Disney
that.
Plus. Gotta get the plus side of Disney.
It happens... Black Widow takes place right after Civil War. Captain America, the movie Civil War.
Okay.
So we probably watched it out of order, which is fine. Eternals, I think, is coming up, and then Black Widow. But like I said, it's just right now in the like where we are in Phase 4, they're literally just introducing us to the ushering in the new people that are taking over old mantles, as in like Sam taking Captain America. There's a big because there's been trailers all over the place. Hawkeye obviously has a show. Bucky, who was Captain's best friend, is becoming more prominent a little bit. There's the Miss Marvel TV show. There's She-Hulk. They're gathering the new heroes, and that's basically like it's a very slow start, but that's what we're jumping into right now. Is just getting like literally how they introduced Captain America, Thor, Iron Man like 10 years ago. It's literally what we're going through right now.
That's pretty cool.
If you had to rate this, Nick, what would you give it out of 10?
9.5.
Really?
Yeah, 9.5. And the reason why I'm giving it a 9.5 is because I just feel like it was very well representative of everything that we said before. The only reason why it's not a perfect 10 is because he's not my favorite character.
Now, I want to, before I say my score, I would like to preference that above 5 is above average. I'm going to give this movie a 7. It's not bad, but same reasons that you just said. It's not a big fan of Shang-Chi. The actor is great. I'm saying comic book wise, the character itself. Wasn't never really drawn into him growing up. Only recently, like a couple years ago, when the trailer for this movie came out, I started doing my Shang-Chi research. And like you start to build up a little bit of like knowledge and you going into it, but like the things that I pull away from this movie, the cinematography was great. The fight scenes, the choreography was great. The actors were phenomenal. Awkwafina probably takes the crown for me of the best actor.
You like Awkwafina?
It's just her awkward comedy and just the way she was just a friend.
She was good.
You know what I mean? She wasn't this girl who wanted Shang-Chi. She wasn't like, as soon as she learned that he was this badass, her mood towards him didn't change. She was a real friend. And it's just, it was a little bit like pushed, I guess, but like how she was like, you know, if you don't, you won't hit anything if you don't aim at it. You know what I mean? Or whatever.
Great quote, by the way.
Whatever the quote. I can't remember exactly the quote. But like, that's literally like, that's her whole thing for the movie. Her and Shang-Chi. Like, Shang-Chi's running away from his past, but she is just, like, she went to Berkeley. She has this thing, and like, she wasn't, her parents.
She had no goals.
Exactly. But it's not even a matter of that.
But
It's just she had the potential. Exactly. She even said, she was like, when she was carrying the arrow, she was like, my mom, you know, I always start these things and I become good at them, but then when I could be better, I give it up. So it's like she is like good, you know what I mean? She has those like that potential to be great. It's just she's never had the drive. You know what I mean? So a 7, I think, is a solid score.
I think so too.
You guys didn't see us react to it, but Endgame would have been my perfect 10. Infinity War and Endgame.
Oh yeah.
Those movies are
pristine.
But that was Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. If you guys have been enjoying these videos, please make sure you subscribe. It'll really help us out. The algorithm is really giving us a punch right to the gut. Smash that like button. Turn on your bell icon so you get all of our notifications whenever we post anything. Let's eat, watch, play, stream our new Let's Vibe that Nick posted today. Go ahead and check that out. But until then, I've been Justin.
And I'm Nick.
And we are Tension 369, and we will catch you
in the next one.